welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. Whoop whoop. Right, Jake, ready to go for a walk? Ready to go for a walk? Want to go for a walk? Yeah, I'm taking you with me and I'm filming it today. I'm filming both the dogs today, so wish me luck. Hopefully I don't lose my phone in the middle of the road or something, which is bound to happen, but I'm going to take you guys with me, walk and talk about life and talk about dogs and everything else. Ow. Anyways, guys, I guess let's get this day started. So, whoop, roll the intro. Alright, guys, before we get this day started, I just want to remember you guys to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell. It really helps the channel. Yeah, it really does help the channel. Anytime any engagement really helps the channel. I will talk to you guys in a minute. Let's get this day started. So, hi, guys, I'm back. Take my dog for a walk, and my uncle's dog, because I've been having to walk it every day for the last month, probably for another 2 months or so. That's the idea. Guys, I just had an epiphany. You know what we need to do? We need to go and rent like a tractor with like a brush hog. We need like a tractor with like 3 attachments. We need a brush hog, a saw attachment, something that can grab brush. Like the guys back here that had like a tractor had like a saw on the bottom. It cut the tree and grabbed the tree and then you could just dump it. We need that, and then we also need a tractor with like a scoop so we can scoop out all these stumps that we have. And then we brought these old fence, pile it all up, haul it off for junk, like on a trailer or something. Like all this junk we have, like we could put all the metal in a pile and all the plastic and stuff, like junk like that, put that in another pile, haul it all away, and then we could clean off this property in like probably 3 days with a tractor. Like we could rip out all these stumps, cut down all these trees, brush hog everything to the ground. Be nice. And then we could put up a fence. Like that would be like the dream right now. Like the dream right now would be, my dream in life would be to basically clear all this off. Not all of it. We'll leave the apple trees and the pear trees and stuff like that. Any tree that has like fruits on stuff, but they'll be trimmed up, like so you can actually mow around it really easily. Like I'm basically trying to make a food forest in the backyard anyway, so all that back there is basically gonna stay. And then I would fence in this whole area with like a nice gate, and then I would put a gate inside the gate with a barn, and then I'd build like a house, or maybe even like just a modular home like that, like a 2-story modular home. You can do that, right? Like I'm pretty sure you can get modular homes that are like 2 stories. Because I've always wanted a 2-story house. I don't know why. It's just that's the dream in life. But I'm really, really far away from that. Probably never gonna happen. So who knows? Like that would be the dream right now. Just go through the whole property and just pull everything out, like all the garbage piled up and all the stuff that can't be taken for junk, pile it up, take it to the and then take that and then take the junk to the junkyard or whatever and get money for it, like metal and stuff, and then boom, done. That would be the goal, but got a ways to go. Oh, anyways, guys, so this is just very, very preliminary stuff. I don't know if this is actually gonna happen or not, or is it even gonna happen, but I've decided to maybe, this is a big maybe, I don't know yet I'm gonna do it or not, because I've been jotting down ideas, but I haven't really started it yet, and I don't even know where to start. Obviously I have to write. Okay, so let's just say what it is. I might write a book, I don't know yet, or try to write a book, because I haven't written anything in a while, but I used to be a pretty good writer. If you didn't know, I dropped out of high school and then I went and got my GED like 6 months later. And they said I was like a really good writer. They said that was one of the best writers they've had there for like years. They asked me if I was ever in college or anything for writing. I said no. They said I write like a college level student. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm a pretty decent writer. Wouldn't say I'm like the best or anything, but I'm a pretty decent. I actually used to, like, in school, I used to enjoy writing, honestly. It was a fun thing. But the thing is, I hated writing in school because we had to write by hand, and you can't read my writing by hand, and it really, really sucks. Like, my handwriting is atrociously bad. Like, I mean, it is unlegible. I don't know how my teachers ever put up with it. I had one teacher complain to me one time, and after that, no one ever complained to me about it. And no one ever told me, hey, you need to write better. Like, I don't know what the heck was going on with my hand, but my hands, I cannot write hand. But if I type on a computer, I'm actually really good. I like typing on a computer. Like, and you can read it, and it's really good. I have, like, a vague story idea. I know, like, I basically know the setting, like, what I want the main characters to be like, and I might have a name. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you a name or anything. This is just very preliminary stuff. It's going to probably take, like, 3 to 6 months to write the whole story, because I'll make it, like, a novel, probably, like, 200-300 pages, maybe 400 pages. But I have, like, the premise and stuff. It's going to be science fiction. That's about all you're getting, and that's about it. Come on, Jake, we got to go this way. That's about all I have right now. I mean, I've been writing down ideas. I got like 30 ideas, and I've been changing them already. So I've been writing them on phone every time I get an idea. I haven't started writing it yet, but once I write it, I might, if I do it, I might make it you could buy it like an ebook, maybe, or I might do like a print to, like, what do they call it? You could do something like that where you like give Amazon money and then they give you like, you make like $5 a book or whatever. You basically don't print it until you have it made. Or you could do an ebook, which is probably an ebook because you don't gotta make a cover or anything for. I mean, it's all graphic, so you don't have to pay for anything and sell for like $8 or whatever. It's gonna be a 2-book series, by the way. I already have the first book all mostly planned out. Like, I don't know like all the details. I know like the beginning, what I want the saying to be like, and I know how it's gonna end, and that's about it. And then I have to get like fill in the blanks from like, I've been writing ideas to fill in the blanks in between for like 300 pages or so roughly. Probably be close to that, maybe even more, because when I write a lot. But the only thing is I suck at writing dialogue. Like, that's the only thing I'm really bad at. So obviously with sci-fi you gotta write dialogue a lot. And here's a puppy dog. There's a puppy. There's a poopy. There's a puppy dog. Anyways, guys, I'll come back when I gotta hook this dog up and I'll start walking. So, alright, guys. So, a little bit of backstory about me and writing. I used to like writing in school. I would never admit it to myself or tell anyone because I always thought people would think I was weird, because I had a weird thing in high school when I was younger. Even to this day, I'm still a little bit like it. That I would not do things I didn't think people would think was weird or what I really wanted to do. Like, there's 2 things that I always wanted to do in high school. Well, 3 things. And I was afraid that people would look at me differently if I did it. 1, I wanted to go take a creative writing class. I actually signed up for it and everything. And then right whenever school started, the counselor was like, "You really don't want to take this class, do you?" And I let her talk me out of me taking it because she thought it was like, at that point, it was mostly women taking it. And I thought like people would think I was weird, which in hindsight, no, I should have just did it. I never took that class. 2, Jake, no. 2, I was, if I would have known better and didn't think people would think I was weird. Come on, Jake. Jake, I can't do this with one hand. Jake, stop. You are nuts. Another thing that I should have done, which I regret to this day, is they signed me up for our local community college, or trade school, technically. Would you call it? It's technically trade school / community college because you can take all kinds of classes there. They signed me up for it. I could have took it in like 8th grade, which was a year earlier than like most people would even get into it. So I could have been, heck, I have a friend who went there in 8th grade like I did, because they signed up like a bunch of kids there in 8th grade because it's a new thing they started. It was like middle school. And then once you went to high school, you could go there, you'd have first dibs on it because you already won a year. But it was only like a half semester. It wasn't like a full class like it is in high school. But you would have had first dibs on it when you went to high school. Really, dog? These dogs are driving me nuts. And I wish I would have did it because I had a friend, well, technically I haven't talked to him in years, but he went to 8th grade. And then by the time I graduated, he was a certified electrician. Like, now he's making like 20, 25 bucks an hour as an electrician. I think he's going to start his own business here soon. I think. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I heard. So, yeah, I could have been doing that right now. Another thing. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and I would have probably started YouTube a lot sooner also. Because I was afraid that I didn't want to do YouTube. I would have done YouTube probably, gee whiz, 8th, 9th grade, maybe. I would have done it like 5 or maybe 7 years sooner than I started. Which is absolutely, I would have done it when I was like 14. Because I want to since I was like 14. But again, I was afraid to do it by myself. Even though I really wanted to do it. Because I was always like that. But nowadays, I just do whatever I want. And I'm not afraid of what people think. You know what? I'll do what I want. Well, not exactly what I'll do. Like, whatever I feel like doing, you know? Like, I don't do it. Like, I used to do things for people that I think people would think I would want to do. You know? And not what I really want to do, if that makes sense. I'm spilling all the beans right now. Like, honestly, if I could go back in time, I would take the creative writing class. And then I would also take a carpentry class and probably be a carpenter. Because I always like carpentry a lot. I just don't know how to do anything. Like, I mean, I built some stuff. Like, I'm not, like, the best. Like, I don't know, like, all the math and stuff. Like, actually, like, to build a house. Because, like, that's what they teach you, I guess. But, yeah, I would have took carpentry. Because back then I thought, like, oh, because this might sound a bit bad on my part. And it is, honestly. But I've changed my view on this a lot. But the way our school was, basically, all the smart kids, I say smart kids, but you have to be pretty smart to be a carpenter and all that other stuff. They're actually smarter than what they think. But let's just say, I'm going to say rednecks, okay? Don't take this as, like, me being mean, because I've changed my opinion on this. I don't care. Like, there's a lot of smart people out there. You don't have to be in college to be smart or even anything like that. But in my school, I'm not going to say name of the school, there's basically 2 classes of people. One, there's a class of people that went to MTech, which was classified as mostly rednecks. And usually, this is, I don't know, they're actually really smart because they do this, but usually it was perceived as they was like going to a dead-end job, which is not true at all. Even the counselors was like, hey, you got to go to college. You got to do this. And there's like, in 9th grade, you got to decide, hey, are you going to go to college or are you going to go to or you're going to go to trade school. Like, that's what they want you to do. Like, why wouldn't they tell you, like, hey, when you go to college, you got to spend, like, $40,000 in debt. You go to trade school, it's 2 years, like 16 grand. Like, honestly, I think it's like 5 grand a year, and it's like 2 years. Most people take like one class after high school because they take it their sophomore year until senior year, and they take it like each year counts as like a half a class, and the school pays for it. And then you take like one class after you graduate, and then you're certified whatever you want to be in, right? And then there's like 16. I think it was like 12 grand at the time for like the most expensive class. And then you would be making buku bucks. Like, no one tells you this. Everyone tells you, oh, it's backbreaking work. You don't want to be working out in the sun all day. You don't want to be working with your hands all day. Wouldn't you want to be working at like a college and doing this, and this? College is where you make all the money. Honestly, college is a scam anymore. The only reason you go to college anymore is, one, you go there to be a doctor or lawyer or an engineer. If you don't want to be those three things, college is a scam. Go to community college. It's way cheaper. You'll probably get a better job. Go to a trade school. I'll come to this conclusion. My dad was still mad at me for not doing it. I told my dad years later that I could have went there in 8th grade. He got mad at me for not going, which I should have did. Like, I have friends who went there 8th grade, and they went there, and then like the year, it's like a month after they graduated high school, he was a certified electrician. And I think I had another friend that was a certified mechanic from that too, because they start like earlier than most people did, because it's a new thing they start doing. Because our high school okay, so basically our high school had a thing with them where they would pay for community college for the kids in high school for like 2 or 3 years, and it would count as like half a semester. So they pay like half a semester. Jake, dog, what are you two doing? Come on, both of you, come on. It would count as like a half semester every year of like actual like community college, and then by the time you graduate, you have to go like another semester after, and then pay out of pocket like so much. That way they didn't have to pay for the whole thing, and they would still basically get an education. But they started whenever I was in middle school, because the middle school is really like 60 feet from the community college, which is insane to think about. And they would actually, yeah, so they just said, hey, we'll just, the music got extra money or something to pay for it. They gave you like half a semester, 8th grade year. And then if you got that, then use like the first pickup to go to MTech, because MTech was like a big, I shouldn't say the name of the college. Well, now you know. Anyways, it was something crazy. Anyways, guys, those are regrets in life, which I would go back and change, definitely. I would go to MTech. I would take the creative writing class, because that's what I wanted to do. I was afraid to do it because I didn't know, like, people would think I'm weird in high school, which, whatever, high school, everyone thinks you're weird. So it's really hot here today too. Anyway, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. Hi guys, I'm back. I made it to the top of the gas wall. Well, bam, gas wall. Jake, will you stop pulling on me? Seriously, stop it. All of you, stop pulling on me. You hear that? You're choking yourself to death for no reason. Gee, these dogs are crazy. Look how I have my hands. Like, Jake is pulling me, and the other dog just doesn't care. He just walked with me. The other dog, Jake, is the one that's going. Look at him. He's losing his mind. Jake, you're choking yourself for no. I need to get a harness for him, because he chokes himself way too much without one. He literally just chokes himself to death for no reason. Anyways, guys, it's really, really hot out here today. I'm sweating like I don't know. It's actually not that hot. It's just kind of humid. Well, it's not humid either. It's like the sun is hot, if that makes sense. Like right now where we're at is not that hot. Jake, we're not going that way. We're going this way. No, come on, both of you. Come on. So it's not too bad, but it's stupidly still hot, especially for on the dogs on this road. I tried to keep them out of the road as much as I can, but they won't listen to me. Like, look at them, especially Jake. Ugh. Puppies, where are we going? We're going home. Home. Come on. Home. Guys, these dogs are driving me nuts. So I will cut back in a few minutes. So, hi, guys. I'm back. I want to show YouTube. Guys, look at this. We got 3 baby kitty doos. Look at them. Little baby kitty doos.
I'll give it to me.
Oh, my goodness. This one's going to be feisty. Look at him. He's already trying to escape.
Give it to
And that one's biting him on the head.
Here, give it to me.
Their eyes aren't even open yet. And that one has...
Your ears are starting to pop open. Here, give it to me.
Oh, my goodness. How old are they? 2 weeks?
I don't know.
A week? They was on the first
First,
8 days.
second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10 days.
Guys are 10 days old. Almost
Well, here,
2
give
weeks
me
old.
the cats. Give
Oh,
it
my
to me.
goodness.
So we can get the mama.
I am.
We're going to just have our way back there.
Alright guys, I just want to show you guys the
Can you give me
kittens,
the
so we'll
cats?
cut back in 2 minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. I don't know if you guys can see, but I wonder if you can see the kitty cat back here. Now she's back here with the mama cat. Can you guys see it? Actually, I think you guys can see better than I can. Got 3 baby kittens. And she's looking at me mean. So what are we gonna name them? Mo, Larry, and Curly? I don't even know if they're boys or girls, honestly. How about Henrietta?
Smokey.
Smokey? How about Smokey and the Bandit? Because it's one's...
Yeah, could do that.
If they're boys.
Well, we gotta go.
I know, we're not gonna... We might keep one of them, maybe. Yeah. I know.
Quit following me.
What? You don't like being followed?
I don't like being followed. Get out of here.
Oh, you already told him. I told him I'll write a book, by the way. I was thinking about it.
Me.
What? I'm not going to come out with it right. It'll probably take like 6 months to write it.
It'll take longer than that.
Not if I write every day or every couple days. I have 30 bullet points right now that I want to write about. I have the setting down, the characters. I don't have any name for anything yet. And how I want to end and how I want to structure the book. I'm not going to tell them because I don't want someone to steal my idea. Did you hear me? I have to read it after I make it. I'm going to sell it as an ebook and a print to whatever it's called, where like you pay Amazon to print for you and they sell it to them. You pay Amazon like $20 and you make, yeah. You make $5 from it because it's only $15 or whatever. Why don't you go get a job? Hey, don't leave me. I'm talking to you. Where are you going?
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you're not going back. Good. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So, hi, guys, I'm back. Gonna vlog. Talk to you guys a lot today about maybe, I'm possibly might be writing a book. Probably gonna take me I'm probably gonna really, write it and then have to prove it out and then probably do, 6 months before I even do anything. You probably won't hear nothing else, but I haven't even started writing. I just have, bullet points written down and I have, the plot vaguely, I basically have a beginning and an end and I have a setting and then I gotta learn how to fill in between from beginning to the end and make, a 3 to 4, well, probably a 300-page book, probably. And then, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. But also, guys, what was I going to say? Oh, if you notice this stuff in the background, this is not junk. These are actually trees I'm trying to clone. Literally, I'm trying to clone trees again, because this is the last resort. And if these don't work, I give up. I'm done trying to clone trees. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So, roll the outro. Alright, guys, thank you for making this part of the video. It really means a lot to me. If you want to watch more videos, you can subscribe, or you can click one of these 2 videos in front of me, or below me, or on the screen, or on the screen somewhere. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So